Good evening, everyone. Yes? Cheers? Cheers. Welcome to Live at Lara'S, and of course, Mike Phillips, our friend, our brother, with his tailor-made for me new song, new release. We will embrace new music this evening. Now, of course, tonight, Thursday, a night where people could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, so we appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I guess we're here because we understand the journey. We appreciate Mike and his incredible, I would say, his musical journey, watching it in real time, and this journey started during the COVID, but I'll get to that in a few. Myself and Mike, we go back many, many years, from the days of Red FM. I met Mike actually through one of his mutual friends. And of course, we, very cordial, but I think where the friendship really cemented itself, and I want to say happy birthday in advance to Reese, Mike's son, right? Because yes, Reese and my son Jalen, well, myself and Mike, we're talking here June 10th, 2006, first time dads running around in West Shore. That was a Saturday, the same day we play Sweden. So I and my Soca Warriors kit, he and his Soca Warriors kit, and we running up and down in West Shore because we are first time dads. And I guess, that excitement and of course just being there for such a special moment. Well, Reese was born before Jalen, so I saw him as a baby. So seeing him after these years, I say, my goodness, boy, I get it all. What's going on here? Right? And of course, my son, 19. That was 19 years ago. And from then to now, and ironically, I want to just mention, these guys were born the same day the Soca Warriors played their very first game in Sweden, this Saturday. Remember that day? Yeah, like it was yesterday, right? Interestingly, both Reese and my son have no interest in football. You can imagine that? The irony. The irony. Kill us dead now, our boy's going to be on the Warriors team, but it didn't happen. Different interests. He's away doing his studies. My son is into music. But I'll tell you this. With Mike, his creative spirit is one to be admired. Now, he's an artist, as in we know his paintings, but also an artist. And of course, we know him as a national hero on the cycling trail with all his numerous awards. And going back to the COVID story, while most of us were trying to just figure it out and just understand the moment, many in their quiet time went to a place of reflection. Some went to the kitchen and started to create dishes. People tried doubles for the first time. You remember them days? Who learned to boil rice? Let's be real, many of you can cook. Probably not in the room here, but there are people who literally, COVID is what teach them to cook, right? He went to music. He started to create music. And that's the journey that he's been on from then to now. And it's such a beautiful journey, creating his own original songs, of course, with a mentor and a teacher like Nigel Rojas. You expect nothing but excellence. So Nigel, let's acknowledge Nigel because we will hear from Nigel later on. Respect. So that's why we're here, to enjoy live music. It's not like the COVID days where we had to enjoy it on Zoom or on Teams, watch YouTube. Those were the days people was dressing up just to go to the grocery. That's all they could have really done in that timing. But we could dress up now, we could relax ourselves, you could let your hair down, not so much me. But nonetheless, we are here to enjoy live music at Lara'S. Mike Phillips, my friend, your friend, our brother. Let's put our hands together and bring him to the stage. Mike, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. That was a paid political announcement. I'm so happy all of you guys have made it here this evening to Live at Lara'S. Of course, we have to give it up to Brian for hosting this evening here for us. But allow me to introduce my band members. All of these people here I'm really happy to have on stage because they're much better than I am at an instrument. And that's no lie. So, Mr. Peter Shim, we call him Master Shim. Master Shim. Now, give it some history. Peter is a visual artists that I took a lot of inspiration from. In fact, one of the reasons I paint with a magnifying glass today is because of the amount of detail he puts in his work. So look him up on Facebook and so on. He's playing bass. But Peter playing bass, Peter playing anything, all right? So, Rico DG. Enrico Cameo, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you know him as the crazy man playing guitar with Bunchy and Fayan. And so, yeah, like Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, also a gentleman that I have the opportunity of gigging with quite often, Mr. Colin Kraft. Colin, the cowboy. Guys, you ready? Sound check there. So it is just like a line. Keeping it casual, a lot of storytelling this evening. And we're gonna have some fun. And I have stories with a lot of people in the audience here at some of these songs actually. So, where we starting with, boys? Catch me if you can. Yeah. You move that guitar first. And of course, this is being recorded this evening, so if you can make out on the film and them, you'll feel a hot hours, eh? Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Nobody's seen the work I've done, the friends and fun that I've turned down, just to get to here, just to get to here. The ups and downs, the round and rounds, the getting up from falling down, just to get somewhere, just to get somewhere. When you see me at the top, in those big bright lights, it's because I beat my fears, it's where I had my sights. Catch me if you can, cause you know who I am. With the wind in my face and the world in my hands, just try to come get me, it's a plain hurricane. If you got what it takes, catch me if you can. Are you ready? I said, catch me if you can. He took my blood, sweat, tears, the bumps and bruises, all the mirrors, just to get to here, just to get here. The climbing stairs, the changing gears, the mud, the dirt, ignoring hurt, just to get somewhere, just to get somewhere. When you see me at that line, pointing to the sky, it's time for overdrive, it's time to fly on. Catch me if you can, cause you know who I am. With the wind in my face and the world in my hands, just try to come get me, it's a plain hurricane. If you got what it takes, catch me if you can. Are you ready? I said, catch me if you can. Colin. Are you ready? Are you ready? A warrior's work is never done. You've got to fight for number one. Let the record show it's time to go. Drop the hammer, feel the flow. Welcome to the greatest show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ready, set, off we go. Yeah, catch me if you can, cause you know who I am. With the wind in my face and the world in my hands, just try to come get me, it's a plain hurricane. If you got what it takes, catch me if you can. Are you ready? I said, catch catch me if you can. It's now or never, this time forever. Catch me if you can. I said, catch me if you can. Well, you better bring what you've got, ready or not. So that's a song about the athlete's journey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the lyrics, they're really, it could be a Batman story to catch me if you can. But it's really about putting in the work, perseverance. And, since I bought a guitar September 7, 2020, I have a lot of stories about this thing. And I'm going to start acknowledging some people around the room that had a particular part in this journey. But anyway, I was very, very fortunate to have so many people listen to these recordings that I would send them that would give me such an encouraging word. Good, Mike, you're sounding good. And when I listen back to those things, I was like, I used to send that out to people? Oh, God, no. And, so sometimes you really need, without cheerleaders in life, that kind of push on your delusion a little bit. You don't really get too far, so I'd like to say thank you to everyone. At this point in time, I'll start with the first story. The first time I ever performed live was at Movietown Fiesta Plaza. About 3.5 months after I started playing the guitar. At that point in time, I had about 7-8 songs written already. And so I sent, one of the people I'd sent my songs to is Derek Chin. So Derek calls me, Mike, we have this thing, bits and pieces coming up. I want to give you a nice space to come and put up your art and so on. Bring a guitar, let people see you singing and so on too. Not knowing that it kind of had a plan going on. So there I am, paintings up. Mike, I really love your work, so. And Heathcliff West, in the corner there hiding, comes up to me after mid-program and say, Mike, you're going on after the pan man, eh? What? I now start this thing, yeah, Derek sent me a recordings, you're going on after the pan man. I said, Heathcliff, I'm not doing that. Michael, you are going on after the pan man. So your boy going on the back in car park and Movietown, hyper-ventilating, full on like I want to vomit. Now, folks, I have done all sorts of things in front of large audiences, including hosting Miss TNT pageant when TV6 did this large production. In Kuala Lumpur, walked into the National Stadium holding the flag with 75,000 people in a stadium. And this is the first time I was quaking like that. There's a little old guard at the back of Movietown by the name of Davis. This guy sat with me and calmed me down. You know Davis? He said, son, you could be all right. And you know what? I had a hat on. So my plan was, pull down the hat, don't look up. I did the 4 songs. And when I looked up, people like, you playing guitar too? And I didn't die. I was like, okay, we're going to start moving forward with this. All right. So, anybody ever had a tabang car? No? A tabang truck? Anything like that? Well, anyway, I do write about personal experiences, not this particular song though. So this is like what you call the ultimate rebound song. And for some reason it popped into my head. It's about, going through a breakup and then meeting someone else that takes you out of your misery. And knowing all of the things that go on in your mind and the butterflies and all of this and that and the other. So it's really because you're in so much distress that relationship feels so, it's like you're in the desert and you get some water. You know that, eh? Can I get a amen? You'll see the reason for that. So the vocals, anyhow, I'll tell you about the vocals about this after, right? So this song is called Heartbreak Heaven. like flying when you fall. So say with love you're in the clouds, or you crawl. But when your heart is breaking, that pain you can't deny. As my baby up to left me high and dry. Well, someone out there must have heard my prayers, 'cause a pretty smile dried up all my tears. Think I died and went to heartbreaking. Somebody somewhere sent me an angel tonight. Yeah, the winds of change just keep blowing as she leads me by the hand back to the light. Help me now. She had mercy on my soul. This must be heartbreak. Heartbreak. Heaven. They say that love's a game of win and lose. Some say that what you look for is what you choose. Well, where there's a heaven, there must be a hell. As you toss and turn is under a savage spell. She said, kiss me dear and hold your head up high. 'Cause for a man like you, the well never runs dry. Think I died and went to heartbreaking. Somebody somewhere sent me an angel tonight. Yeah, the winds of change just keep blowing as she leads them by the hand back to the light. Help me now. She had mercy on my soul. Woo. This must be heartbreak. Heaven. Well, the streets of gold, they just keep flowing. She parts the seas while thunder's rolling. I woke up blind, but now I'm seeing. Had no hope, so she took me to the promised land. Well, I think I died and went to heartbreak. Think I died and went to heartbreak. I think I died and went to heartbreak. Heartbreak heaven. I think I died and went to heartbreak heaven. She had mercy on my soul. Woo. This must be heartbreak heaven. Lord, have mercy on my soul. Leave me in heartbreak heaven. I'm in heaven. Thank you very much. So I had some people that helped me with backing vocals on that song. One of them is sitting right here. The lovely Miss Crystal Keane. So let me tell you what was happening. So my process, I have a studio in the UK, Tours, is the name of the studio that produces my work. But I record my vocals here in Trinidad, at home, specifically in the washroom. So, yes, Peter. Anyway, so hear my madness. I went and I took one of the washrooms and I converted it. I put all the sponges up from my bike case. I put mat up on the wall. My cousin Wally made a thing to cover the toilet like a seat so it looked like a throne. And I named my studio Tutu Tunes. So I've had Wendy Shepherd, Nigel Rojas, Crystal Kane, Terry Seals. Who else? Who comes? You recording two tunes yet? Nah, anyway, don't worry. Don't worry. So you have to be innovative, and that's one of the fun ways in terms of just being able to make do with what you have. Put a mic into your computer, learn to use GarageBand, and there I was doing my vocals and learning as I go along. So, okay, next song is Wiser. Okay, yeah. So this is a song I no fret for there, no capo. I just wrote this song about. Hold on, let's tune this guitar a bit. As Nigel would say, occupational hazard. Yeah. So I wrote this song a couple months ago, and it's about growing older, but just making the same old mistakes. Anybody have that thing, old habits that you're trying to kick, but you just can't? Things that you have on your bucket list, but you're just not getting to. Conversations that you're supposed to have, but you just didn't. And I really came up with these lyrics based on experiences that I was having. And not only that, conversations that I was having with people. It's really so interesting to just sit and have conversations with people. So this one is called Wiser.
There I go again, but it don't seem like I'm getting any closer. I'm battle weary and scarred just like any old soldier. There I go again, but it seems like peace is slipping even further. Lines drawn in the sand, no white flags of surrender. Seems like I'm destined to always be starting over. But sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Sometimes harsh words land softer than a cold shoulder. I'm right to the edge, hoping I don't go over. Sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Ooh. There I go again. Seems like I'm fighting demons of my own creation. Finding fault, seeking losses out of every winning situation. There I go again. Seems like I could be my own worst enemy. I'm just sitting around wasting time while my feet stress away. Atrophy. If my body was a temple, then I treat it sacrilegiously. But sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Sometimes we shun the things that we should shoulder. Right to the edge, hoping I don't go over. But sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Sometimes wiser don't come along with older. Ooh. Why can't we just get it together? You know this, life is getting easier. No, I don't wanna be no bottom of the barrel overachiever. Oh no, no, no. Sometimes wise don't come along with older. Sometimes harsh words land softer than a cold shoulder. Right to the edge, hoping I don't go over. Sometimes wise don't come along with older. Sometimes wise don't come along with older. Sometimes wise don't come along with older. Feels like I'm destined to always be starting over. Seems like I'm destined to always be starting over. There I go again. There I go again. There I go again.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing, guys? You good? So this is now. Oh, right. Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter, we are ready for you. So, okay. Welcome to stage. Mr. Philip Carter on violin. So, in this writing process and trying to figure out what, where I could go next with this thing, they're very limited. So those who know how to play guitar know what a bar chord is, and I just couldn't make a bar chord. And Joey, I would go across by Joey, and Joey showed me, Mike, you need to do it. I'm like, I can't do it, Joey, I can't do it. No. So I tried to figure out ways to have the guitar make different sounds and find different chords. And this is where having a sound create a mood or picture in my head, and then sometimes I would be writing pictures that I've actually seen. So anyway, I figured, so I'll give you a little story about somebody a little later about who showed me this chord of G, right? So he put your finger on it, he showed me the chord, and then I thought to myself, okay, what if I went this way and went down the fret, started to go down, it's making different sorts of sounds. And then I said, that sound like somebody gonna dead. That sound like bacchanal about to happen. And I just thinking in my head, boy, wait, boy. They're ready to go with this song, So there's this television show that I really loved called Spartacus. Anybody saw that? Yeah. What do you like about it? Don't tell me. I know what it is. It's about gladiators. So it's a mix of 300 and the Gladiator and blood gore and this anything, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I just came up with this thing that. So Philip the other day, just like Guy Danny, who was producing the song for me, and calling in as well, say, but you're playing a sharp. What's it you call it? G sharp and no like a. What you telling me? G sharp and a G together. Right, yeah. That I put them together, and nobody does that. I don't know. I just write in a song. So anyway, but the confusion of those things is what made the song come to my head. All right. So this is called "Bring of Rain," and for those of you who never saw the show, we have a graphic. Ready. Bring of Rain. We in song number this song number 4 now. Right. The bringer of rain. When you're trying to use all the fancy equipment to bring like singing, oh look at that, look at that. Yeah.
Storm is coming. It's a calm that's in its way. Every voice is calling till the monster comes out to play. I've seen this moment in my visions plain as day. I've signed my soul on the dotted line with the blood I've had to pay. So bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, yeah, yeah. I'm the lightning that brings the flame, yeah. I'm the heat that sweats your pain. I'm the blade that cuts your vein. You're gonna scream my name, 'cause I'm the bringer of rain. I'm the bringer of rain, yeah, yeah. I'm the bringer of rain. Storm ain't stopping. It's the monster to his prey. The calm that you pray for was built on feet of clay. Some fight for glory, others fortune and fame. Some say blame the devil, but he's the one that sets the game. So bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, yeah, yeah. I'm the lightning that brings the flame. I'm the heat that sweats your pain. I'm the blade that cuts your vein. You're gonna scream my name, 'cause I'm the bringer of rain. I'm the bringer of rain, yeah, yeah. I'm the bringer of rain. Blade that cuts your vein. And now I'm gonna make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Now I'm gonna make it rain, make it rain. Maybe it's the devil to blame. And now I'm gonna make it rain. Maybe it's the devil blame, but now I'm gonna make it rain.
I hope that one was a little too gory for you all. So now we have an acoustic song. Just 2 more songs in the set. And at this point in time, I'd like to introduce a very big inspiration to my music, Mr. Nigel Lara'S, to come on stage to do a song with me. Right. So we're gonna do some adjustments. This one is sitting down. So right, Nigel is getting, huh? What's that? Right. There's Nigel's mic there. So, this particular song, was inspired by a few people. Well, that's the fan on the mic. Sound effects there. Ah. Right. So there's a little program that I do every Sunday morning where my team and I close off the highway from the hours of 6 to 9 for people to exercise, come out, run, walk, ride. We've been doing that for 16 years now. And see, the people in this room, my brother Ishan, who is on the pan, who just joined us as well. Ishan, June, let's hear it for Ishan. I'm seeing people in here. Mr. Jervis Warner. Jervis, thank you very much. He was supportive of that program from the time we started. During COVID, when the restrictions had eased up, I had asked people to come and help me clean up the highway. And so many people came out that it inspired me. Even Jervis, I was on one end of the highway, I come back and I said, what's this man along in the drain digging out with a shovel and with a team of people? When I look at Jervis down the drain, cleaning out the drain right there by the traffic lights by Sierra Leone. I have pictures to prove it. And when I got home that afternoon, this song started to pop into my head, and that's what was starting to happen to me. I remember when I went to Nigel, was just about 6 weeks or 7 weeks after I started playing the guitar. Before that, we were talking about doing a song, and so I come back, I go over to his place, and now I have a guitar, and I'm playing these songs. And before I got to Nigel, there was a very interesting thing. The late Joey Ningwai, this guitar Nigel is playing, I have affectionately named Black Joey. Joey picked that guitar out for me. And I went to Joey because I thought I had a hearing problem when I was trying to learn to sing karaoke. And I didn't know music came in different keys. Call up Joey. That's Susie. I asked you remember when I asked you for Joey's number, Susie? Susie, his sister, is in the back. And I said, Joey, I think I need to come and use the headphones. I think I have a hearing problem because I could sing Neil Diamond, but when I put on Journey, it sounds like where you hear like a deaf person who's doing sign language. That's what I was sounding like. So I had to have a hearing problem. And but anyway, he explained to me, Michael, music comes in different keys. And he showed me different, and then he was saying, well, put me on and he had the chain up liner. He said, boy, Mike, I listened to your voice, your tone. In 6 months' time, if you go for some singing lessons, I could see you on stage. Go by Wendy, all right? I went by Wendy. And then he said to me, but can you write? I said, what do you mean? I said, boy, those who could write down songs are the ones that could make it. I said, make it? I just want to learn how to sing one song to put on my QRC chart as a part of a deal. And I went to with this thing in my mind. And there was thinking, how do I go out writing a song? And I came around with a strategy. I said, soca artists sing on a rhythm. I'm going to find a karaoke track and write a song over that progression, which I did. So 3 days later, I went back to him with a song, and it's like, you wrote that? I said, yeah. I said, well, I think I want to learn how to play it now. And he sent me to Simon's to go get a guitar. I went back to him with the guitar that I bought. He said, that's what you buy? Look, go back down the road. Call them up. And he told them to, give me this model guitar, which is a Yamaha. And from there, I was having all these experiences where talking to Nigel, but I would hear artists talk before and I'd hear them saying things and I'm like, yeah, right. And there I was now experiencing these things where I would write a song and I felt like if I rode 100 miles. So what is going on? And I call up Nigel one day and say, boys, because it's real. You know what my name for you is? What's the nickname?
1, 2. How y'all doing, people? Everybody good? So, the story goes like this. One day, sometime in 2020, Michael came over to my house. And we were just having a normal conversation. And he told me, listen, there's something I really have this nagging feeling in my spirit that I really want to pull this off. There's something I need to do. I said, what is that? He said, I want to sing a song for my mother. I want to be able to sing a song for my mother. So I thought, well, are you a singer? Do you sing? Because I know Michael from painting and from cycling and all that. And he said, not really. But long story short, he called me about 2 weeks after. And he had already purchased a guitar. He had already started exploring certain chords. And he had already written 2 songs. And it was extraordinary because I hadn't seen anyone progress that quickly or throw themselves into something successfully that quickly when it comes to music. So since then, I've been calling him Obia Man. Because his nickname is Obia Man. That's what I call him because I've never really seen anyone pull that off so successfully. And to make it worse, I call this guitar the Obia guitar too. Because I've been playing guitars for many years and I've always tried to find the perfect sounding acoustic electric. This is an acoustic guitar, but it's also an electric guitar because it has a component that you could plug it in. So I've been trying to find the ultimate electric acoustic guitar. I've been playing for years, tried out dozens and dozens of models all around the world. And Michael just went to Simon's. He bought the cheapest possible acoustic guitar that was available. But the reason he bought it was because it was black and it looked cool, right? So he went to Johnny Crow with the cheapest possible Yamaha guitar. And he told Johnny is a guy who fixes guitars and customizes. He told him, he said, just make it electric for me now. And Johnny just made it electric. He put in a preamp and a thing and whatever. And this is the best sounding electric acoustic guitar I've ever played in my life. And I've tried this out on various stages. Every time I've borrowed it from Michael in an emergency, I end up keeping it for like 2 months. And Michael will have to be calling me, when I get him back, Blackie boy. Anyway, I love Blackie, I think, as much or even more than Michael. And one day I hope he'll give it to me. No chance, Nigel. Anyway, so Michael is an incredibly beautiful spirit and a really positive human being. And I've been really inspired by his heart.
Thank you.
I've been inspired by his heart. More than the music, more than anything else. He really has this sincere, genuine love for people and will do anything for anybody. And to see him excel in sports throughout my life and see him excel in painting and then to turn to music and really dive this deeply and this spiritually and this amount of dedication and to be so results oriented. Anyway, Michael, congratulations, love you, and you're an awesome human being and musician. Obia Man.
Thank you very much. So this one is called What You Could Do. It's my mother's favorite song, the ones I've ever written.
It's hard to know what to do. Seems like we're waiting for the drop of the other shoe. But you know someone who's got it tougher than you. And these are the times to find strength you never knew. Could you lift someone up when you're feeling down? Would you? Could you pick someone up when you're still on the ground? Would you? Could you stand for a while to make the world come around? Would you? Could you? Would you?
No need to look far to see what's to be done. Seems like we're hating. Some live and die by the gun. Are we too quick to blame? What if we are the ones? And these are the times we find strength not undone. Would you light someone's day when you're feeling gray? Would you? Would you give up your day to say help's on the way? Would you? Would you hold out your hand to meet me halfway? Would you? Could you? Would you? Could you? Could you?
These are the times find who's inside. Yes, these are the times to bridge the dry someone's eyes when you're feeling to cry? Would you?
Would you say hello when they told you goodbye? Would you?
Could you be the brave one to give it a try? Would you?
Could you?
Would you?
Could you? Would you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Rojas. Mr. Nigel Rojas. These guys make it fun. Just shuffling the stage a little bit there. How are we going, folks? You good? Nice. Philip. Right. So, all of these songs, writing over these last few years, have come to the point where people kept asking me, when you're gonna put something out on radio? And I guess we'll come to that time. So, inspiration for this song actually came from my son one day. All right, I ain't gonna give a story because he'll wanna beat me up because he is bigger than me now. But anyway, a sequence of events made me consider what is like now dating in the age of social media, old and young. I see some, oh Lord, don't start me. But anyway, just think of how we use social media and communication apps now, and even certain things like an emoji could set a mood, break a mood, mash up something, oh Lord, he didn't put a heart. Oh my God, he must not love me. He didn't put a like. She didn't respond to my thing, oh God. Pressure. But anyway, so at first I thought I was going to be writing a song about fashion. And then it evolved into something about dating in the age of social media. So the song is called Tailor Made for Me. And what I tried to do in this song is to blend old and new references and so on, and have a little bit of fun with it. And one of the things, the funny thing about me getting involved into music is something that I find, still hard to believe. And then a lot of people, when they hear me for the first time, is usually in a public setting. I'm in a corner in a restaurant or something playing, and I usually get afterwards. I thought that was my boy Earl across there, Decky's. I was the first person to play at Decky's Live. And they'd say, but I thought that was a CD playing. And then I look at see it's somebody playing, and then it's you. Were you doing playing guitar? So I've been having fun with it. And folks, you know what? I think the moral of the story here that I'm getting to this point is a lot of hard work, is a lot of, how should I say, obsessive repetition is the best way to describe it. And you're never too old to learn something new, and always do something that scares the living daylights out of you, because every time I do something like this, there's a lot of moving parts. There's something that goes off here. You're trying to, it's everybody here on stage, you're compensating for something live because there's no playback, right? And I just want you guys to try something new. You never know, all right? So this one is called Tailor Made for Me, and it's gonna be on radio next week. So, hey, 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 hey. Right.
Well, every day is the same old story. Nothing fits and the world ignores me. What's trending? It's not my scene. You meet a girl and she says DM me. Well, every minute is another selfie, just another IG filter beauty queen. Woo. But when I met you, girl, I could finally feel love's not gonna come in a 30-second reel. Oh no, no. You're tailor-made for me. The way your head fits in mine is easy to see. Tailor-made for me. You flash that smile to my heart. wants the key now. Tailor-made for me, you're my style, but loose and fancy free. Here it comes to life, boyhood fantasy. You're tailor-made for me. Tailor-made for me. It's been a minute since that first coffee, and in the minute you said you liked me, singing songs and conversation is quite your scene. Now you're my girl and my very bestie, a million heart and hug emojis, laugh out loud to all my favorite memes. But when I kissed you, girl, I could finally feel LOL and smiley faces as part of the deal. Oh yeah, you're tailor-made for me. The way your hand fits in mine, it's easy to see. Tailor-made for me, you flash that smile to my heart. Wants the key now. Tailor-made for me, you're my style, but loose and fancy free. You're a come to life in boyhood fantasy. You're tailor-made for me. Tailor-made for me. Listen now, well, you're my right girl, not a flight girl. Beauty, brains, body and height girl. The way you tease me, hug and squeeze me, dance together like George and Wheezy. Well, you're my right girl, not a flight girl. Beauty, brains, body and height girl. The way you tease me, hug and squeeze me, dance together like George and Wheezy. What's up, tell me how you feeling? Snapchat, my heart you're stealing. Tick tock till I see you again, yeah. Say I get you, girl. I can finally feel live, loving music is what makes it real. Yeah, you're tailor-made for me. The way your hand fits in mine, it's easy to see. Tailor-made for me, you flash that smile to my heart. Wants the key now. Tailor-made for me, you're my style, but loose and fancy free. You're a come to life, boyhood fantasy. A real fun to life, boyhood fantasy. You're tailor-made for me, yeah. Tailor-made for me. What's up to me, how you feeling? Snapchat, my heart just stealing. Tick tock till I see you again, yeah. But you're my right girl, not a flight girl. Beauty, brains, body and height girl. The way you tease me, hug and squeeze me, yeah. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tailor-made for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Woo. So, I'd like to say, thank you to so many people. Chris Garcia in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Folks from Hot 93. Hot 93 people, so that's actually first airing of the song. It's going to be on Hot 93. Doing an interview. What is it? Raul, what's the interview? Right, okay, yeah, right, good. Booked. So, so I'd like to say, so we have a lyrics video. My lovely girlfriend, Shoba, her daughter, Rachel, is the one that organized that lyrics video for me. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Good evening, lovely. Oh my gosh. See that camera angle there? Perfect. Across it, yeah, nice, good. So, I'd like to, once again, Mr. Brian Lara, for hosting us this evening. You know, live at Lara'S. We're hoping that this is something that's going to be continued at some point in the future. Thank you very much to Brian. Thank you very much to each and every one of you that have come out, that have shared a very important part. You know what? Before we go, I guess we could have a little fun. I'm not seeing my partner Troy, but people want to know, there's a question people ask. So Mike, you don't write any calypso? So, one day I went by my friend Troy. I ain't gonna sing that one. And
Trey said to me, boy, I like all those songs, you know, but. I put them on the spot, you know. They didn't know I was gonna do this. Oh, when my partner Troy, he say, hey, Mikey boy, I hear pick up a new toy, and like you're ready to deploy, I hear strumming some guitar string, and just so you start to sing, writing folk and country, but you is a Trini. I hear right from the very start, you're writing lyrics so hard. Boy, you ain't easy, so now write a kaiso for we, sing a calypso with plenty tempo in the classic style. Make people start to smile. Sing a calypso with rhythm for soul. It's a lick-a-ting. It's a kaiso for spring. Alright, it's like a little taste there. Yeah, more to come. So I have a friend named Mr. Ian D'Souza. We looking to do a little calypso tent. And Ian, that's my future manager, I think, you know. I think Ian. Anyway, folks, I'd love to get some time to mingle with you guys for a little bit. We're here for a little bit again. We have some refreshments. Please partake. I'd like to get some interviews with some of you. Please feel free to have some fun. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. I don't know if I hope I didn't forget Rene. Oh Lord, how get folks, DJ Rene. My first event that I put on in 2021, DJ Rene was there. This is how long I've been working with him. I always spend this man under real pressure. It's like, Mike, you want to do what, Mike? And oh gosh, you know you always come with something new, because things always popping into my head. So, poor fellow. Thank you, Rene. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you to the band once again. Rico, Colin, you know, everyone who's done some relation. JW, my buddy JW.
Mike, congrats, man. Great show, man. Mike, I want to tell
Uncle
you
Patrick, look, my Uncle Patrick, you see that fella there? Oh, cycling the avenue. It's because of him, cycling the avenue is still going on. Uncle Patrick, Mommy in the corner there.
Nice.
Look, Mommy. Mommy had back surgery last week, a week and a half ago, but now she come out like, still here. You know, so, folks, thank you so much. Crystal, thanks again for singing. We'll work again, sometime soon, I hope. Right. Thank you.
Give it up for Mike, guys. Mike, I know you have a good heart, you have a heart of gold, so when indeed this song gets the airplay and the other productions get to the place that I know you wanted to get to, and you go to that place in your mind of greatness, and they start to charge 1.35 million and them kind of thing, don't forget us, Mike. Remember us, right? Yeah, everybody price going up, eh? Everybody price going up. Can't talk to me right now, you know. A man is willing 1.35, you know.
Please, what about that soca parang we're gonna write?
We're gonna do a soca parang, myself and Mike. Look out for it. Honestly, we spoke about it, so hopefully 2025 Christmas. Mike, well done, man. Tailor-made for me. And of course, the band. And a request from Mike for all those who are taping, like how Crystal keep taping right now, where you're just capturing everything on the media. We want you to post it. We encourage you to post it. Tag Mike, spread the word. All those who would have captured images today, spread the word. All right? So, folks,
Randy, want me to sing it again?
sing it again, yeah, man. Listen.
Sing it again?
I've been reliably informed. We have the venue till 6 a.m., guys, so we're going the distance. Mike, do your thing, Mike.
Sing it again.
All the best, guys. Thanks so much for coming out. Again, Mike Phillips.
One more time.
Mike.
That's an encore. All right, DJ Rene. Crank the bed there for me.
Every day's the same old story. Nothing fits and the world ignores me. What's trending? It's not my scene. You meet the girl and she says DM me. Well, every minute is another selfie. Just another IG filter beauty queen. But when I met you, girl, I could finally feel love's not gonna come in a 30-second reel. Oh no, no. You tailor-made for me the way your hand fits in mine. It's easy to see. Tailor-made for me, you flash that smile to my heart. What's the key now? Tailor-made for me, you're my style, but loose and pants free. You're coming to life, boyhood fantasy. You're tailor-made for me. Tailor-made for me. Well, it's been a minute since that first coffee. And in a minute you said you liked me. Singing songs and conversating is quite your scene. Now you're my girl and my very bestie. A million heart and hug emojis. Laugh out loud to all my favorite memes. But when I kissed you, girl, I could finally feel LOL and smiley faces is part of the deal. Oh yeah. You're tailor-made for me, the way your hand fits in mine is easy to see. Tailor-made for me, you flash that smile to my heart. What's the key now? Tailor-made for me, you're my style, but loose and pants free. You're a come to life, boyhood fantasy. You're tailor-made for me, yeah. Tailor-made for me. Listen now, well you're my right girl, not a fight girl. Be the brains, body and height girl. The way you tease me, hug and squeeze me, dance together like George and Weezy. Well you're my right girl, not a flight girl. Be the brains, body and height girl. The way you tease me, hug and squeeze me, dance together like George and Weezy. What's up to me, how you feeling? Snapchat, my heart you're stealing. Tick tock, till I see you again, yeah. Say I get you, girl, and you finally feel life, loving music is what makes it real. Yeah, you're tailor-made for me, the way your hand fits in mine, it's easy to see. Tailor-made for me, you flash that smile to my heart. What's the key now? Tailor-made for me, you're my style, but loose and pants free. You're a come to life, boyhood fantasy. A real fun to life, boyhood fantasy. You're tailor-made for me. Tailor-made for me. What's up to me, how you feeling? Snapchat, my heart you're stealing. Tick tock, till I'll see you again, yeah. Well, you're my right girl, not a blind girl. You're the brains, body and height girl. The way you tease me, hug and squeeze me, yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. A dandy. The man that took after work lime dress code serious. My buddy. Let me show this man. You see this guy here? That program I do on a Sunday morning in Diego Martin, I used to have to find almost $10,000 a month through sponsors and so on and to be able to pay police to close off the highway. And at one point in time, the program was at real risk of, I couldn't continue it anymore. And a dandy who works at the Ministry of Works came up with the idea one day, say, hold on, what if we push this through to get us an act of parliament that the road is closed off on Sunday morning from 6 to 9, that is not extra duty anymore. And that's what happened. A dandy! Hey! So that piece of road is the only piece of road in the entire Caribbean legally closed off for a period of time on a Sunday morning for people to exercise. Thank you very much. So folks, thank you very much again. Let's mingle. Thank you. was Trinidad.